Have you ever found yourself deep in conversation with your own self in your own mind? Well, that is a hot topic issue right now. Apparently, there's people that do not have an inner monologue. They do not talk to themselves.
A thought, or someone is like walking by and I have a thought about that person, I'm like talking to myself about that. Does that not happen to you?
No. If I have a thought, normally I say it out loud.
And get this, not everyone hears their inner voice. Some people can't hear that voice like I'm talking to you right now. I can shut my mouth, I could be going about my day, and I could be in a store and I'm having a conversation with myself in my head.
Do you enjoy being alone? I like this question.
Yeah, I do.
So like if you don't have anything in front of you, like no stimulus, what is going on in your head?
Oh, I always have to be doing stuff. Like if I'm alone, I'm cleaning, I'm cooking, I'm like watching Netflix, I'm studying. But I hardly ever I don't just sit there alone.
Not everyone can do this. Some people visualize their thoughts instead, like having a mental vision board. Think of like having a silent movie. That's how they see it played out in their head.
How do you write a sentence if you don't think about like how you're gonna phrase the words?
Because they connect.
They just
It's the sentence. So if there's a noun, it's followed by a verb. If there's and then
But
it's all about the structure and the shape of the sentence. So and also I read my papers aloud, or I'll speak them out loud as I'm typing them, and then I'll go back and I'll change maybe the sentence structure so it fits a better shape.
When we look at this topic, this is what I was thinking of. This is something that helps you stay focused. It's like having a conversation before you decide to do something. Let's say you want to go out to eat dinner. Some people just, in their mind, file it as like she said, like in a file system and pick out, okay, I want to go eat here, But some people have conversations with themselves before they make a decision. They say, what do I feel like eating? No, you had that yesterday. You know this makes you sick. You should probably eat here.
Do you daydream often?
No, never. Hardly ever. I can't think of a time that I've daydreamed, I don't think.
Do you dream at night?
Yes.
And are they normal dreams? Do you hear dialogue in those dreams?
I don't think so, actually.
If you've been watching people like Jordan Peterson or any of these people that talk about psychology, all the psychology books out there, they'll tell you, you're a product of your upbringing, you're a product of your environment, you're a product of, the Jesuits say, give me the child, I'll show you the man, 0 to 7 being formative years for children. I think it helps you with thoughts, processing those thoughts, and problem solving. This is why I believe some people who don't have inner monologues make consistently bad decisions over and over. They're not using these problem solving skills, having these conversations with themselves. They're just looking for a file and saying, this is what I want to go with. And so I think of it as your inner monologue helps you stay focused, and it could really affect your mood and your self-esteem. Because if you have a negative inner monologue and you're constantly telling yourself negative things, how is that going to turn out for you? A lot of people who have these inner monologues, and I know this for myself, I have conversations with myself. I can hear my own voice in my head. When I have a dream, unlike her, I actually can remember conversations in that dream. It's not just a silent movie playing out. There's dialogue, there's voices. I can hear things within the dream. I feel like, I don't know, I want to go out on a limb here, but I feel like people who are not having the inner monologue, who are not doing this, may just be NPCs.
Because I can see it.
I think that's why this whole thing is going viral, is because people like me can't understand how you get through a day without talking to yourself.
I don't know, I just feel like the information is in there and I can pull it forward if I wanted. Like it's all just like, it's like files. There's categories of information in my head and I can pull them to the front.
I'm not trying to put anyone down. For anyone who doesn't have this, maybe it's just your way of dealing with life and how you cope. But it seems strange that you can't hear your voice. You can't look in a mirror and hear your voice. You just see things as like she says, like the sentence structure. She can't think it in her head and write it. It's more so, it just comes to me. It's just happening. I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I think it's a pretty fascinating subject. I don't know if that young man was working on a thesis, if he's he's working on a PhD and this is going to be his paper. I don't really know. I just saw this come across my feed. I thought it was pretty cool. it is a huge thing, I would think, nowadays, considering there's so many people that are legit NPCs out there, people that don't really have a thought in their head. They're just like little programmed soldiers just carrying on, and they don't know why they do certain things. They don't even think about it. It's just second nature to them. Anyways, have a great day. Think for yourself.